find archetypal psychology the most fascinating way to describe and explore the human mind and human experience. One of the archetypes that I think is really interesting and something that we can all relate to is the prostitute archetype. And I don't mean prostitute in terms of sex. I mean prostitute in terms of power. So the prostitute archetype essentially is the act of selling yourself for cheap strokes. It can be a pursuit of validation, recognition, reassurance, acceptance, belonging, love, trying to mitigate any sense of abandonment or rejection, any sense of loneliness or failure. So what happens in the prostitute archetype is that we use something as a barter system, essentially, but it happens very subliminally, like anything in the subconscious, obviously. So when you are prostituting yourself, we use things like our principles, values, morals, goals, vision, self-respect as barter chips, and we trade them in for a sense of power. So I use these barter chips and I'm willing to trade in my principles or my values or my sense of self-worth for love, validation, acceptance, belonging. So ultimately, this prostitute exchange is I will give of myself in all of these ways to gain something in return. But the price is too high. But a lot of us live this way. And we cut corners in small ways, thinking that it's nothing, not realizing that we are actually prostituting ourselves. And I find it the most incredible example and description and story to show and to highlight the way that a lot of us operate in our lives, consistently trading parts of ourselves for things that we fear we will never get or things that we fear we are lacking. The work around how to stop this trade-off really starts with the acceptance and the belief and the acknowledgement that you are not without. And it's that seemingly cliche but unbelievably true statement that says that everything you are looking for, you have in abundance. You are in abundance. If you are looking for love, validation, acceptance, or belonging, all of those things exist within you in abundance. And ultimately, when we go searching for these things in other places, we are trying to fill a bottomless pit. We then become insatiable. Because if I am trading parts of myself for validation, these cheap strokes amount to nothing. Because even though I get it again and again and again and again, I am insatiable. I will never feel truly validated. Because ultimately, the only person that could really validate myself is me. Find it really interesting, don't you?